you in the Good Friday story this year? In this portion of the gospel, we have a whole host of characters. Jesus, obviously, Pilate, the soldiers, the chief priests, Mary, the mother of Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mary Clopas, the unnamed disciple, and the unnamed witnesses. In the past years, I've always been Jesus. Yes, it's okay to imagine yourself in the place of Jesus, the one who suffers the humiliation, the death. But after this year, I don't see myself there anymore. This year, my focus has been less on my suffering and more on the suffering of others. This year of COVID, racial reckoning, economic injustice, and so much more has been about decentering my voice to make space for others. This year, I see myself as Mary, the mother of Jesus, or maybe as one of the soldiers. As many of you know, I gave birth to my daughter, Linda Rose, in October. She was born with a complete unilateral cleft lip and palate, a diagnosis she received in utero. I stitched you together in my mother's womb. Took on new meaning. The last 6 months, we have struggled to feed her, help her grow. She had her first surgery in December, and her second surgery will be on Wednesday. The helplessness of Mary, the mother of Jesus, has never felt so real. Maybe you bore witness to the suffering of others this year. And I'm also the soldiers, sitting by for years, benefiting from unjust systems. My sheltered life of privilege is built on the backs of those who did not receive their dues. Maybe you too have gotten more than your fair share. Or maybe you are the unnamed disciple who will now care for those who have been left behind in their grief while facing your own grief. A companion, a caretaker to those in sorrow. Maybe you are even Pilate or the chief priest who knowingly perpetuated greed, fear, and inequality. Wherever you find yourself in the story this year, we are asked to hold it all. And this year, that feels impossible. One of the greatest gifts of COVID is that we have been forced to face our finitude, that we are finite human beings who get sick, who break, who die. I can't hold all of Good Friday. All of the sin, the injustice, the pain, the heartbreak, the death. I can't hold it all. And we don't have to. Instead, we place it at the foot of the cross. We ask God to bear it all. We ask God to take our pain, our grief, our trauma, and transform it into new life, into the risen life, marked by scars. So where do you see yourself in the Good Friday story this year? And where do you hope to see yourself in the Good Fridays yet to come?